Those cameras, you hold onto them tightly. Use your neck strap or wrist strap if you have one, and don't lean over the edge for two reasons. One being, if you should drop your camera or anything else, the Harambe Reserve does not allow us to stop and pick anything up. And secondly, we are going to be passing a lot of plants and bushes out there that might have sharp thorns and needles, and we don't want anyone to get hurt out there in the middle of Africa, so do stay seated and all the way inside the truck at all times. If you take a look above your head, there you'll see a game spotting guide to help you identify some of the animals we're going to find out there. We don't always see each and every one of those animals, but we do usually have pretty good luck, so just keep your eyes open for any we might spot. Especially when we go into the forest, because a lot of the animals that live there have markings that help them blend into their natural surroundings. And I don't want us to miss anything out there, so just feel free to keep your eyes open and point out anything that I may happen to miss. Also, if you have those cameras, you might want to set them to a sports or action mode. That should help you get some better pictures out there, because we can't stop unless there happens to be an animal right in front of us. Jumbo Wilson, we're now entering the reserve near the Little Literary Forest. Over.
I'm Jumbo, Simba One. Keep your eyes open and drive carefully. You should see lots of animals.
Roger, that wasn't great, everybody. Just over here on the hill to the right is a great view of an okapi. Okapi have stripes on their legs and hindquarters that might make you think they're related to the zebra, but their closest known relative is actually the giraffe. They're so reclusive they weren't discovered by the Western world until 1901. And hiding through the bushes back here, the lighter colored animals are greater kudu, the second largest antelope in Africa, and the darker colored ones with light stripes are bongo. Bongo are sometimes called the ghost of the forest because they are very shy animals and we hardly ever get too good of a look at them. Water holes like the one over here, though, are very important in nature because they are gathering points for many animals and a great chance for us to see some of the more rare animals we don't see too often, like these black rhino just over here. Black rhino do have skin that gets to be about an inch thick to help protect them from most predators. Unfortunately, though, that hasn't done much to help protect them from their greatest predator, which is man. Due to poaching, there are less than 4,200 of them left in the entire world today. So I'm really glad we're going to take such a great look at these. We should get headed on again here in just a moment. You never know what's going to happen out here in the wild, though. It always is a brand new adventure every single time, and sometimes these animals, like I said, are not afraid of these trucks and like to hop right out in front of them. Seems like there's something in front of one of the trucks ahead of us here, so we're going to have to wait till it gets out of the way, and then we'll get headed on. Hopefully whatever it is won't set up camp for too long, but if they do, I guess it's a good thing we are all prepared for a 2-week safari. These black rhino right here, though, they are pretty cool animals. Their top lip is actually like a finger. It's called prehensile. It has muscles in it there. And they can use their top lip to wrap it around limbs of trees and pull off those leaves so they can eat those. And they can even charge at speeds of up to about 35 miles per hour. So that is something you definitely don't want to be on the receiving end of because they tend to charge first and ask questions later. Well, it looks like we're going to get back on the move again here, though, so we'll see if we can get a better look at these rhinos. And it looks like just around the bend here, there's also some large white birds up here on the hill, and some down here by the water as well. These are actually yellow-billed stork. Yellow-billed stork do live on a diet of snakes, fish, frogs, and even other smaller birds. They are definitely a great example of that survival of the fittest that goes on out here in the wild. Do keep a lookout, though, here as we come through the forest because many animals, like those bongo and greater kudu we saw, have markings that help them blend in very well to their natural surroundings. It's kind of like a camouflage to help protect them from any predators. As we come around the bend, also take a look out in the clearing to the left, though, and you'll see some very tall black and white birds. These are saddle-billed stork, and they are the tallest stork in Africa. Fully grown, they get to be about 5 feet tall with an 8 to 9 foot wingspan, and they get their name from those markings there on their bill that looks like somebody set a saddle right on top of them. Right now, though, we are going to head out of the forest and make our way over towards the Safi River. As we do come through the Safi River, be sure to keep your eyes peeled for the Nile hippopotamus. Those hippos like to hang out down here in the water most of the day to keep their large bodies from overheating, and they are one of the largest land mammals. At birth, a hippo weighs about 85 pounds. Fully grown, if they're a male, they'll tip the scale at around 5,000. Many times they even completely submerge themselves under the water, holding their breath for anywhere from 5 to 8 minutes. At night, though, they will come out to eat about 150 pounds of grass and other vegetation each. And we'll keep a lookout over here, because I'm sure there's more down here under the water on this side of the river, too. Also, take a look at the dark-colored birds there in the nest on the end of the log. Those are white-breasted cormorants, and they lack the protective oils that most birds have in their feathers. So when they dive in the water, they get completely soaked and have to hold their wings open to dry. And all those larger gray birds there, like the ones nesting on that island, are pink-backed pelicans. Pink-backed pelicans actually work together in groups to herd fish into the shallow ends of the water, and that's how they collectively hunt for their food. Looks like there's some of those hippos too down here under the water. Uh-oh, though. There's even one out of the water, but it does look like we're coming up on a pretty rickety bridge ahead here. So make sure to stay completely seated, holding on tightly to those cameras and little ones, because there are some Nile crocodile up here. And Nile crocodile are much larger and much more aggressive than their cousins, the American alligator. Fully grown, they reach about 20 feet long, and many times down there they hold their mouth open. When they do that, they're not just waiting for a snack. They're exothermic animals, and it's how they regulate their body temperature. When they close those powerful jaws, they do that with the force to crush the bones of their prey. Which is why I'm glad to be off that bridge, because those crocs always look hungry to me.
Simba One, come in.
This is Simba One. Over.
Just wanted to let you know that my ground patrol has seen a lot of elephant activities in the range lately. You definitely want to check out that area.
Roger that, Wilson. We'll head over there in just a bit. Right now, though, we're heading into the African savanna. If you take a look at that large tree right there that looks like it's upside down, that's actually an ancient baobab tree. But about 9 months out of the year, it looks upside down like that with no leaves, storing water in its massive trunk to survive. This is one of my favorite views of the savanna right here. It's the Serengeti grasslands. The Serengeti grasslands is home to the largest migration of animals anywhere on the planet, and it's also part of that wild Africa that we're all striving so hard here to conserve. The landscape here of the savanna really is decided by all of the animals that live here in this area. Elephants are like bulldozers knocking down these trees for food. Then giraffe are like the pruning shears eating the undersides of these trees. Larger antelope and zebra are like lawnmowers keeping all this grass nice and trimmed, while those small nibblers like the gazelle and the warthog keep the sides all cleaned up. In a balanced natural system, just like the one you see here, that leaves plenty of food for everyone to eat. As we make our way around this bend here, take a look all around us, you'll notice these weird looking mounds coming up out of the ground. If you're curious as to what these are, they are actually termite mounds. Termites create these out of their saliva and the sand here in the area, and then the sun makes them until they're as hard as cement. After that, elephants like to use these termite mounds as scratching posts, and once they get them worn down enough, the antelope and gazelle will use them as a lookout point to make sure there aren't any lions or other predators that might be hiding out here in the tall grass of the area. Looks like there's quite a few more animals just up here around the bend. Those dark-colored animals out there with the huge horns are the Ankole cattle. They're sometimes though called the Watusi cattle because it was the Watusi tribe who first domesticated these animals. Their massive horns get to be about 6 feet long and 20 inches around at the base. They use those like a radiator and pump blood into them to regulate their body temperature. The small solid-like colored animals out there are impala, and an impala can jump about 30 feet in a single bound. That is just about the length of this truck we're in right now, all in one jump. And the tiny ones there with the dark stripe down their side are the Thompson gazelle. Nobody in Africa calls them that though, we all call them Tommies. And those might look like babies to you out there, but that's as large as they get to be fully grown. Looks like there's some giraffe up here too to get a great look at it. Giraffe are pretty hard to miss because they are the tallest animal on the planet. Fully grown, a giraffe will get to be about 18 to 20 feet tall, and at birth a giraffe already stands about 6 feet. These particular giraffe are reticulated giraffe. Comes from the Latin word reticulata, which means net, because their markings look like somebody threw a net right over them. And giraffe will spend pretty much their entire day long doing absolutely nothing but eating non-stop for anywhere from 16 to 18 hours straight through their day. Great view of those giraffes there. Let's see what we got around the bend.
This is Wilson. What is your location? Over.
Oh, we're coming up on Monkey Point, Wilson.
Keep your eyes open for me. We picked up a baby elephant that was wandering off on its own. We can't find the mother. I'm afraid poachers may be in the reserve.
No, roger that, Wilson. Don't keep our eyes open for anything that looks suspicious. Monkey Point here got its name from a colony of mandrills that moved in the area. Mandrills are the largest monkey in Africa. Fully grown, a male will reach about 100 pounds. Let's see if we can get some music to listen to today, though. Sometimes I can pick up the Harambe radio station pretty clearly from this point. A little traveling music usually makes everybody happy. Not talk radio, no, bleh. There we go, now that sounds much better. Oh, looks like we're going to get a view of an African elephant just here through the clearing to the right as well. Oh, guys, this bridge does not look good at all. So everybody make sure that you hold on tight and keep your fingers crossed that we can make it. Hopefully if we go pole, though, which is Swahili for very slowly, we'll stand a chance. But just keep those fingers crossed and... Oh, right up the front. Hopefully you guys in the back will make it. Alright, good job keeping your fingers crossed back there, guys. Oh, that's a close one. Oh, well, at least we're finally at those red clay pits now that Wilson was talking about earlier. And if you take a look at the sides of the pits here, you'll see cotton bars. That's where elephants have been digging this red clay out. They like to eat it to get the vitamins and minerals from it. Looks like here's some of those elephants right here that have been doing that. It is also important, though, that we find the mother that goes with the baby elephant Wilson was talking about earlier. Because a baby elephant will actually stay with their mother anywhere from the first 13 to 15 years of their life. And they learn how to do everything just by mimicking the mother elephant. When the babies do grow up and move on, though, they will usually stay in herds of either all female or go off on their own as a solitary male, like the one we saw before. And even though these African elephants might be very large animals, and you might think they seem indestructible, they do have very sensitive skin. They use their trunks to throw sand and mud up on their back to act like a sunscreen, and that's how they keep from getting burned when they're out during the day. And both male and female African elephants have tusks made of ivory that they're hunted for. That's why we always have to keep a really good lookout for any of those poachers that might try to sneak on the reserve. Wilson said he thought there might be some out here, but I sure hope he's wrong. Make sure though that we all stay seated back there, even though those little ones, you can hold them on your lap and make sure they stay down. Looks like we're coming up on some flamingo here too. These are actually greater flamingo. They are the lightest pink of all the flamingo species, getting their pink color from eating brine, shrimp, and other small water crustaceans containing carotene. And just out here to the right are some white-bearded wildebeest. White-bearded wildebeest have the largest migration across Africa, and the chocolate-colored ones are sable antelope. Sable antelope males have horns that reach about 50 inches in length they use to show dominance, and are the emblem of the Harambe Wildlife Reserve. In this area coming up, many times we get to see some white rhino, so let's hope we'll get lucky and there'll be some up here today for us to take a real good look at. Well, I don't see any right here, but hopefully we'll find some because they are one of our greatest success stories in Africa. They were nearly hunted to extinction just for their horns, but thanks to worldwide anti-poaching efforts, we've gotten them nearly back to a sustainable population. Looks like there's an ostrich nest over here too, so we better keep a lookout for those ostrich. They don't like to stray too far from those nests, and those are the largest eggs laid by any bird.
Timberman, I see you at the junction. I suggest you go west. It will be worth it.
Roger that, Wilson. We'll head that way, and I'll go gladly, because just up here on the hill to the left are some cheetah. And those cheetah are the fastest land mammal. They can actually run about 70 miles per hour. And they are the only one of the large cats that hunt predominantly during the day. That's because those cheetah there rely on their sight, not their sense of smell to find their prey. So I think it would be best for us to just keep a move on through here.
Yeah, the white rhino was back there. It looks like we go around it.
Well, we are not out of big cat country yet, though. And these rock formations we're coming up on are called kopis. That's actually Swahili for little heads. And lions, like the ones just up here in the grassy area at the base of the tree, like to nap on these during the day. These lions are actually very inactive animals, though, and they nap for about 20 hours out of the day. They're also primarily nocturnal, and contrary to popular belief, it is the lioness of the pride who goes out to do just about all the hunting for everyone. And they are the largest carnivore in Africa. Fully grown, a male lion will reach about 8 feet long from his head to the end of his tail. Here's a great view of some of those white rhinos we wanted to see. If you take a look though, you'll notice that they are not actually white. We only call them that because when we discovered these animals, the Afrikaans were calling them white rhino. White is their native word for wide, and these rhinos have a wide, square jawline. It just kind of got lost in translation on the way over because we didn't quite understand what they were saying. Out there in the clearing is also one of those ostrich we were hoping to see. Ostrich are the largest birds known to man, and though they do have wings and feathers, they can't fly, but they run about 40 miles per hour. The small brown ones back there are Bonjabok. They were nearly hunted to extinction though at the turn of the 19th century. And the larger white ones are the scimitar-horned oryx. They got their name from their long curved horns which greatly resemble a scimitar, the sword used in the Middle East. They were hunted heavily for those though, so you don't see either in the wild much anymore, but we're working on efforts to try to get them back out there. It looks like we're coming up to where a family of warthog have been living. These warthog are the largest burrowing land mammal in Africa. If you take a look along the edges, you'll see the burrows they've dug out with their snouts. And at night, they like to back into those with razor-sharp tusks faced outwards to protect themselves from predators. Looks like that ostrich has laid another nest up here too. Those are some huge eggs, but it makes sense when you see how big those birds there really are.
Timberman, there are poachers in the area. Can you help us cut them off?
Oh, do you guys think we could try to help Wilson catch those poachers?
Yeah.
Oh, right, well, roger that. We'll sort of get here around the bend and through the gate. I'm sure there's something we can do to... No. It looks like the poachers already broke the gate down here. Alright, we better keep a really good lookout because they can still be anywhere near. And those poachers are some pretty nasty guys. I hate when we run into them here.
The poachers are heading east. Keep going and you drive them to my patrol. Over.
Roger that, we'll head that. Well, although you better hang on tight. It can get pretty bumpy up here through these geysers and you never know what we're gonna run into. Good job, those poachers must be close. Oh, come on, Symbol 1, this is no time to be pole now. Wednesday, will you let's go? Oh, I hate this area, come on. No, oh, Wilson, I see the poachers camp up here. I think they've already deserted, though. I sure hope we're not too late.
Oh, not to worry. You drop them right into my patrol.
Great.
The poachers friend, but they will get far. We located the mother elephant. Thanks to you, they are now both safe. Asante Sana everywhere.
Glad we can help, Wilson.
I have to go now. We have to get this baby elephant back to its mother.
Roger that. Well, everybody, looks like we got just a little bit off our scheduled trek there, trying to help Wilson catch those poachers. So unfortunately, I am going to have to drop you back off at the nearest warden post. From there, though, it's just a short walk back to the Harambee village. Thanks so much for helping us out today. But remember, even if you don't live out there in the middle of Africa, there are plenty of things you can do in your own community to help out. We suggest you hop the train and take a ride to Rafiki's Planet Watch to learn what to do in your own area. And for more up-close personal animal encounters, head over to the Pangani Forest Trail for some gorilla, meerkat, and even naked mole rats over there, so be sure to check that area out. Check the net bags for all of your belongings, then you'll find that here in Harambe, we don't like to say goodbye to our new friends we've just met. We use the Swahili word kwaherini, which means go well, because we always want you to go well and have a great rest of your day out there, no matter where your adventures may take you.
Yeah. Big tree.
Like down on the tree. It's a really cute tree. That is. I have to stop someone.
No, we're just going to keep going. They'll catch up. They'll catch up, just you'll get a move on and start running. Here's the big tree. They're doing fine. Do you like that, Elaine?
But it was really scary for when the grasshopper came. The really mean grasshopper. That was scary. And the stink bug was funny. But I thought it was really scary. I thought it was. I even went like this.
Yeah, the stink bug was stinky, wasn't he?
Yeah.
That was a silly stink
I
bug.
didn't even smell it. Because
didn't?
I had my nose all the way. That's a ducky. That's a ducky.
You can stand right there and look at the ducky. Don't touch the ducky.
Yeah, ducky.
There are more duckies over here. Elaine, don't touch the duckies. You don't want to touch them.
Your yummies are not good.
no fun, Mama. Remember, fish are friends, not food.
Where's Nemo?
Then back in. And then we go out. And then back in. And one more time, out. And then back in. And sometimes, if you want to do it more time.
Come on! Hey Dad, wouldn't it be cool if I made you a shark when I was small?
No!
Or even a jellyfish? Is it true that they have wings?
I don't think so.
Can you believe there are so many things? The big blue world. I'm gonna go explore the big blue world that I've never seen before. So many creatures swimming round the sea. In the big blue world, and all of them are waiting for me.
That's what I'm afraid of.
Hey Dad, do you know how the sea turtles are?
Sea turtles? Oh, I don't know.
Oh, Sandy blankets, they could live beyond.
Well, if I ever meet one, I'll ask you to.
Maybe I'll meet a sea turtle and a shark.
I'm excited. Let's take a little pause. Sharks are not our friends, Nemo. Haven't you seen Jaws? You don't want to meet a swordfish. You don't want to meet a whale.
I want to meet a whale.
Be around to watch your tail. The big blue world. You're just a little fish. The big blue world. Your skin is a tasty dish. Means so much to me. I don't know what I would do in this big blue world. Something should happen to you.
No need to worry, Dad, I will be okay.
I'm scared you'll end up as a clownfish fillet. We can turn that back. We can wait one more year.
Don't be so boring, Dad. I will be. Wow! Isn't it beautiful?
Here, hold my fin. Hold my fin. The oceans Hey, is this where we meet his teacher?
What's wrong with his bed?
Be nice. It's his first day of school.
He was born with kids. We call it his lucky fin.
Let's name the songs, the songs, the songs. Let's name the songs of the open sea.
Mr. Ray!
Good morning, explorers. Who's this?
He's got a little fin. I find if he gets tired, just give him a break. 10, 15 minutes.
Don't worry, we travel as a group.
Nemo, you're such a special kid. Want me to come with you? I'd feel better if I did. Remember everything I told you.
I'll be alright.
Climb along, explorers. Hold on tight. Are you ready? Really ready?
I don't think I'm ready.
We're ready to die.
ticket to breaking free. And if we all join hands, everybody wins, and we'll swim together in the open sea. What you think, kid?
I'm Nemo!
Dory, I have an idea. A game.
A game! Hit me! Hit me!
First one out of the jellyfish without touching the tentacle wins. Ready, set, go!
Better move fast if you want to win!
Keep swimming.
Just keep swimming, life is always grim.
Keep swimming.
Just keep swimming, what do? We swim!
Keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Keep swimming. Just keep swimming. And the cloud just takes the lead. Oh no! Dory! No, no, you're actually winning. But you have to listen to me. Just keep swimming. Stay awake now. Everything will be okay. Just stay with me till we get to
Ready to lullaby. Play.
right. Sometimes things look bad, then poof, the moment is gone. And what do?
We just keep
Sure it is, it's Marlin, the little clownfish from the reef.
That's my dad. I'm all along. Underneath, he's really brave and strong. He's on his way now, and I'm so glad of all the fishing ocean.
He's in the city harbor right now. I'll go find him. Nemo, look out!
Gil, help me!
Everybody jump in! Together, we swim together. Yay! Happy birthday, darling. Nemo! We're too late.
Hey, I'm so sorry.
It's over. Nemo's gone. I couldn't. I'm going home.
Wait, where are you going?
Dory, if it wasn't for you, I never even would have made it here. So, thank you.
Wait, stop! Don't ever stop with me this long. Please don't go away. Please. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Dad! Dad!
Nemo!
And you are...
This is Dory. She helped me find you. Oh, I thought I lost her. I saw the belly up.
I was just pretending they would flush me down under.
Oh, thank goodness you're safe. Nemo, you get back here.
I know what to do. We have to save Dory.
I have to think of you.
But I'm small enough to get in there. Dad, I have a plan.
Think that you can do these things, but I know you can.
Everybody, just swim down. Together, swim down together.
You heard my son.
Together, we swim together. Just keep swimming together. We swim together.
Swim down.
That's fine.
Well, son, I don't know. Let's go home together, then you'll tell me.
Wanna make it 3? I go to school?
No, not really.
Climb aboard, explorers.
Go and get some knowledge.
And come home when you're done. Don't worry, I'll be careful.
But remember to have fun.
Everybody find a buddy. Nemo, that means you.
Something I forgot to do. Love you, Dad.
You too, son. Now go have an adventure.
We can never
Who's that, Bella Bella? everybody. Thanks for joining us on our Janet Jungle expedition. It wouldn't have been a party without you, you know. Now remember, life and adventure with new horizons every day. And that, my friends, is a reason to celebrate. So come on!
Just like Elaine. I mean Bella. The little cute, little winged version of Bella. Go play with her playing.
Bella, stay over here.
Get mine. Connect.
Watch out.
Oh, hey. Bella, too nice. Maybe play a little bit. Play around with the sea.
Bella.
Hey Elaine, fix your britches. Thank you. Hey, Becky. I've got nothing for you there, bud. Sorry. Got nothing for you.
They have to sit